But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. I am here. Let's see who's going to come through. Looks like some other people are live. Who's live? Yes, a few people live. But somebody might be out there for me. It looks like somebody came in. Let me see. Who's there? Say hi. Hey, Darren. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I decided to come live for a little bit today. How's your Saturday going? You know, I got to work on my playlist. I got to work on my playlist. Somebody said that there's a way you can set up your playlist so that your live streams don't pop up in your playlist. Wait a minute, who? Who is Josh Brown? I know I probably know who that is. The name sounds familiar. You gotta be kidding me. See, this whole thing it's a true conspiracy. Everything, nothing feels right about that whole situation. Now the witness is dead. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, I'm giving the judge the side eye too. I'm giving the judge the side eye in that trial. Because to me, it just makes us look stupid because did you ever hear that woman say she was sorry? Did her family say that they were sorry? Did anybody say I'm sorry? Nobody said they were sorry. Nobody said that they were sorry. So the blue curtain won. Because even though they gave this girl, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. Even though they gave this girl 10 years, she's going to appeal. And if she serves one day in jail, I'll be surprised. If she serves one day. Because of course she's not going to have to go to jail while she's exactly. That's my point. And it's just the whole everything about it is, you know, the younger brother. I mean, okay, you can forgive her, but you don't go hug somebody who shows no remorse. Hey, self-contented. How are you? Happy Saturday. We were just talking about the fact that the witness to the Botham Jean killing is dead now. Conveniently, so that they can't possibly appear in any appeal. I think that whole situation is out of hand. How are you doing today, self-contented? How are you doing today? I hope you guys enjoy my my music. It is copyrighted, but it was made for me. So We won't get no strikes. My goddaughter made it for me. Yeah, happy Saturday. Yeah, I just decided to come on for a little while before I go to this karaoke thing with my sister, and it's a barbecue. And it's actually a barbecue benefit fundraiser for the Randall Simmons Foundation. And I don't know if you guys know about that. I'm doing good. I'm going to a cookout, a barbecue rather, later on. That's to benefit this slain LAPD SWAT officer who was a member of my sister's church. And he died standing in front of another officer. And even though he had on his full, bulletproof vest, it got past the vest. And he was the first police officer whose funeral got like national coverage. This was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. Since then, there have been many after him, but he was the first one. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, self-contented. How do you not know that's not your apartment? The mat's not even the same, and then I don't even understand why they bring up the fact that the place smelled of weed. Well, that should have been a key that you're not in your own apartment, that you're in somebody else's apartment. But I don't even know why they even mentioned that he was smoking weed when she walked in on him. Because he was in the privacy of his home. But she feels no sorrow, no remorse. And she has immediately filed an appeal. All of the information in the trial was scripted. What she said, what her sister said, none of it was relevant to the case. It was just to paint her in a good light. So, yeah. In my mind, I just hope that Dallas remains calm. I just hope that it remains calm, but it's just really that situation is really. Somebody else came in. Somebody else came in. Say hi. Don't be afraid. Exactly. I know somebody else is in here. Hey guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Okay, I guess they want to stay in the clouds then. Because I can see that there's one more person in here. But anyway, moving on. So in other news this week, the Autism CARES Act got approved so that people on the autism spectrum can get health care for their entire lifetime. Because previously, they were only protected up to adulthood. And then once they were adults, there was not protection in all 50 states for their health care. Hey, Steph. Thanks for coming through to say hi. Thank you for coming through. I came on for a little while. I know there's a few other people on, but I came on because I had something to say too. So, yeah, yesterday I went into a growth stream that I couldn't even keep up. I couldn't keep up with it. It was so fast. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Steph. I'm doing good. Just enjoying my Saturday afternoon. My son is out at an air show with his dad and will not be back until tomorrow. So I am free and single. So I came online for a minute, and then I'm going to go to a barbecue a little later on. But yeah, with the Autism Care Act, it makes sure that people on the autism spectrum will have health care in all 50 states. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I was in POSA. I was like, my head was spinning. I couldn't keep up. I could not keep up. And I know they don't slow down the chat. And I know that eventually everybody in the chat becomes a wrench holder, you know, but it was like crazy. But it was cool because I learned some stuff when I was in there. But and I did pick up a few new friends, but I couldn't keep up. It was like it was going faster than any other chat I've ever been in. And there had to be over 100 people in the chat. And they don't want you to they don't want emojis. You have to speak in complete sentences. By the time you finish saying what you have to say, responding to somebody, it's going to way up the chat. But it was really helpful because they were talking about, they gave critique on some of the smaller challenges, telling, you know, people things that we can do to help to make our channels look better. I don't know, Steph. They said that in order to slow it down, they'd have to take everybody's wrench. So, and they want everybody, and they're one of those streams where they want everybody to have a wrench in their stream. So, I don't know. But, you know, I'm going to go through the stream every, you know, like once or twice a week, because they give out some knowledge in their stream. They're not just, you know, they're not just a growth stream. Hey, Sage, how are you? Happy Saturday. I decided to come on for a little while. Drinking my tea while I'm doing this. Yeah, we're not talking about this is just random talking in the stream. We were talking about the fact that the witness to the Botham Jean killing is dead now. And of course, Amber Geiger has already filed for appeal. So now the witness to the killing is no longer here to testify in the appeals process. So that's disheartening. And then I was just talking about the Autism Care Act being signed into law that protects people on the autism spectrum for their entire life in all 50 states. So they will have medical care in all 50 states. Yeah. I know some people put up a black screen with just a picture of themselves on here, but I don't know how to do that, first of all. So, and I'm okay. Oh, wrench is a tool. We call it us Spanish in the UK. Yeah, but in one of the streams, one of the growth streams that we all go to, everyone has one. But there's a couple of other streams that are like that too. Everybody in their stream has one too. So, you know, I don't have none in mind yet because I'm just starting. And I think if I had a whole bunch of people coming through, or if I had trolls coming through, then that would make sense. But I'm just chilling. Oh, the witness. Darren, type in the stream what the witness's name was again. Josh Brown. That's what the name was. Josh Brown. That's the one who was murdered. He came back to me. See. They didn't say nothing about that in the trial. I don't remember hearing that in any of the coverage that I saw that YouTubers were doing. Are you in England, Steph? Wow. What part of England are you in? My niece, my brother's daughter, her mom worked in the UK from her age of 2 to like around 6 or 7. So she has a Southern British accent. She lives in the South, so she has a Georgia accent from the United States, but she says certain things with a British accent, which is just hilarious to me. I thought it would go away when she came back, but no, she kept it. Scotland. Oh, so you're near London. And Self-Contented, you're in Scotland? Okay. There's a school there that I'm doing an MBA, but it's on hold right now. It's called Harrod Watts, and it's in Edinburgh. And they have an online MBA program to the United States, and I'm working on it. Yeah, Sage, that is so sad. And now he's not here. I've never been to Scotland or to the UK. I want to go one day. Hopefully, like when I finish the masters, then maybe I'll go over there and actually walk across the stage rather than having them mail it to me in the United States. I know. I say it with the United States accent. Thank you for correcting me, Self-Contented. I'm always not sure how to say it because I know I'm saying it wrong. I know, Sage, that situation is really, really sad. I know. I've been to Europe. I've been to London, but I've never been to Ireland or to Scotland. But I have a passport, so I can travel. And I want to take my son, because my son has never been, well, he's been to Mexico, but that doesn't really count. He's never really been out of the country, you know. He's never been across an ocean. And I have, so I want him to experience that too. But my sister-in-law said that it was rainy and cloudy a lot when she was in the UK. She said the weather there is crazy. She says compared to the United States, she couldn't get used to it. London's real busy. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's why I think a lot of people prefer to live outside of the city and just travel into the city when they want to, do things. because I'm sure the countrysides in England are beautiful. So what time is it in the UK? Because you guys are like what? Because I'm in California, so you guys are what? 8 hours ahead of us? Is it like nighttime there? Like 9 or 10? Everyone drinks beer when the sun comes out. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, wow. It's almost midnight. So it's 11:23. That's okay. I know how to tell military time too. Yeah, so it's 11. Okay, I thought it was like 10 or 11 there. So I was pretty close. I was pretty close. I know, because like if I'm up in the middle of the night, like the other night I did a live until like 1 something in the morning here. But some of the YouTubers were doing live. When I stopped my lives, and people were starting to do lives on the East Coast and in Europe and in Africa. It was hilarious. I said, so this is when everybody's online in the middle of the night for me. It rains in Scotland too. Well, I mean, yeah, I would guess. The past is better. That's funny, Steph. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. I remember we were talking about music the last time, how there's not a whole lot of good music anymore because everybody samples music to come up with a new song instead of coming up with new music, or they'll do a cover of something. That's kind of like the TV shows are now too, because now they're rebooting all these old shows, and then they're doing movies of old movies. No originality, no creativity. No originality, no creativity. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a little sample if it, but they've taken it too far now. I mean, before they would only do like a couple of bars. Now they're doing their song over almost the entire song, and it's hard. You're trying to figure out what was the original song this was. I know, that's what I was saying, Steph. Everything's a remake. They're making all these remakes. I'm like, didn't they make that one before? I remember the original one. Now, I mean, I understand why they made a new Lion King, because now they can make it better and make it more realistic and everything. So I get that. And that was another big check for Disney. But some movies are better off not being remade. I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They use it to they take the original song, and if you just take a little snippet of it and use it as an inspiration, that's one thing. But you've rolled your lyrics across the whole song and made the song into something completely different from what the original was. You know, it doesn't even, we don't even recognize what the original song was, you know? But that's because they don't know how to play instruments anymore. So they're limited to whatever they can create in the studio in the computer, you know? And I blame that on the fact that, at least I'll say, at least here in the United States, they took music out of the schools. Took it out the schools, took art out of the school, you know, all of that stuff, you know. And the wild thing is that music is not really an art. It's a science. We're the ones who made it into an art. It's a science. It's numeric. Music and math go together, but oh well. Yep, I know. And that's why every time somebody gets taken to court by an old group, I'm just like sitting there saying, Like Marvin Gaye's family has sued over his stuff because I think only one or two people have asked them. And then everybody else just took liberties in, and they got sued. Man, oh, I love Jimi Hendrix. Gone too soon. Him and Janis Joplin, part of the 27 Club. Yeah, see, Hendrix was all about creating his own sound. I mean, he wasn't trying to be anybody else. And that's the problem with the musicians of today. You know, they don't know who they are. They're too busy trying to be somebody else. Oh yeah, I love blues. Yeah, I grew up in Washington, D.C., and in my hometown there is this place called Blues Alley that a lot of blues acts have come out of, have blown up out of. And then here where I am in California, in Los Angeles, there's this one little broken down old, it looks like a juke joint place that all of these like professional musicians in the blues come in there, get on the guitar, get on the mic and start singing. I love going to that. I love going to listen to the blues. Oh, I love Jefferson Airplane that then became Jefferson Starship. Oh, did you? You saw the Rolling Stones? Yeah. And then I think they had to cancel part of the stuff that they were doing this year because Mick Jagger had to have some surgery or something. Yeah, I mean, well, there is good music, but the good music isn't what you hear on the radio. You know? Because the good music doesn't tend to be what the record companies are putting out there to the radio stations, and then the radio stations aren't playing that. You gotta you gotta go digging for the independent artists because that's where you find the good music. Oh, did that? Yeah. Hey, from Turkey, how are you, Ozan? It's still Saturday night there, but it's still Saturday, so happy Saturday. It's almost Sunday. Good. Yeah, I'm just playing my this is called Trap Beat 2. It's a trap beat that my goddaughter did when she was in school for music, like 3 years ago. Have you seen Gimme? No, I haven't. So, Steph, I take it by your name that you write romance and gothics. Hey, Doreen, how are you? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hey, Queen Bee. Oh, well, Queen Bee, I'm only going to be on for a little while this afternoon, but I'm going to come back on later on. So no worries. I'll be back on later on tonight. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm actually free as a bird today because my son is at another air show this weekend. So I'm going to go to a barbecue tonight. And it's karaoke. So I'm going to sing too. I might vlog a little bit if I can get my brother-in-law to help me vlog so I can actually tape myself singing. I know. I saw, but I just came on so I could come on for a little while right now, and then I'll be back on later on. I'll probably jump into some of those other chats after I get off while I'm getting ready to go to the barbecue. No worries though, Queen. Sing some blues tonight. Oh yeah, I could probably do that. I love romance and gothic books, Steph. So no worries. I actually, that's why I asked. I used to have when I was younger, I had tons and tons of the Harlequins and the Arabesque and all of those different gothic romances, all that stuff. Oh, I love Muddy Waters. I liked the movie Cadillac Records, but I know it didn't have everything in it. And Stola. Okay, that's a good one, Ozan. Thank you. All right, Queen Bee, I'll see you later on. I'll be back on later, okay? Thank you for stopping through. Yeah, Muddy Waters is good. Good. You know, all of the people that he was around were good, you know. Now, you don't really have, I mean, to be honest, there's not a whole lot of, the blues doesn't really get a whole lot of pumping anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Because Muddy Waters came way before B.B. King. You're funny, Steph. But I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna definitely go check out that channel that Ozan put in the chat. It is nice this weekend. They said it's gonna get warmer again because I think we're in Indian summer here. So I actually have the air conditioner on, and it's October, and I have the air conditioner on. Yeah, but I live in California, so Yep, that is very, very true. You know your history stuff. You know your music history. I went to go see that movie, Cadillac Records. I went to go see it. Me and a friend went to go see it in the middle of the day, and I think it was only like 3 or 4 people in the theater when we went to go see it. But it was great because we could hear everything. We didn't have to worry about people talking to the screen or making sounds during the movie. It was like we got to enjoy everything. And I think I have it somewhere around here on Blu-ray. No. I haven't, Steph. Yeah. LA, music-wise, the Los Angeles area, even though there's a lot of music industry here, they used to have a really good jazz scene, but they've not really ever had a good blues scene. They did have some reggae for a little while, but yeah, and which is, considering that you've got a bunch of record labels in town, you would think they'd have a lot more music here, but not the case. I like both, Steph. I like both. Because I I'm older than I look, so I used to read a lot of the traditional ones, but I like both. Oh, really? Wow. Robert Johnson songs? Yeah, a lot of people don't know about Robert Johnson, though. A lot of people don't know about Robert Johnson. They know about Muddy, but they don't know about Robert. Yeah. That's interesting. I watched something. I can't even remember when it was. It was like a documentary about his music. I sure did. Matter of fact, I think it's somewhere on YouTube too. Everything hits YouTube eventually. Yeah. But Robert Johnson's the one that the documentary was on, because it was talking about the fact that originally he couldn't play at all, and then he went away and he came back and suddenly he could outplay everybody. So yeah, but yeah, it's hard finding any recordings of his. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they talk about in the documentary. That's what they talk about in the documentary, Steph. That's what they say in the documentary. I'm telling you, I think that documentary is somewhere on YouTube. Hey, Sue. Oh, you're in the rain. Thank you. I'm only going to be on for a little while longer. I'll be back on later. Thank you for stopping through, Soul. Yeah, he practiced a lot, but yeah, that's what they say, that he was at a crossroad and he met the devil. Thank you. So I'm trying, girl. I'm going out to a barbecue with my sister, so. Oh yeah, Ozan. Yeah, somewhere, look around YouTube. There is, that documentary is somewhere on YouTube too. I'm telling you about him. But yeah, it says he was at a crossroads and he met the devil. And he asked the devil to, to give him, to make him the most, talented blues player, and and that the devil gave him this guitar, so he did something, but I think part of it was a whole lot of him actually just going and learning how to play the guitar. You never heard of him before? That's what I was talking about. That's what I was saying, Ozan, to Steph, is that a lot of people don't know about Robert Johnson. That's the, Crossroads. I think that's the name of that's. It's floating around on YouTube too, though, Steph, because I've seen it on, because that's the one that has that information in it. Hey, Better Understanding. How are you? Happy Saturday. Yeah, I just came and popped on here for a little while before I have to go get ready to go to this barbecue with my sister. Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. I can probably find it on Netflix or something. But I think when I saw the original documentary, I think I saw it on HBO. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, self-contented. What that's usually when you do meet him. Because he has no use for you if you're not saved. You're already his. But once you're not his, then he starts paying attention to you. So Steph, are there any of your books? Do you have books out that I could find, like on Amazon or something? Because I'm a bookworm. See, bookworm. I don't know if y'all can see it, but on my inner arm, if I can make it and put it up here, you guys to see. There it is. There. I can't turn my arm right. How about that? There y'all go. It's upside down, but it's a bookworm. Yeah. So I love to read. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with Robert Johnson, when I found out about Robert Johnson, it was like, I'm like, I've never heard of him. And I watched the documentary, you know, then I went and found his music and stuff and everything. He just kind of like got buried. You got 7 books? Okay, cool, Steph. I'm in the process of finishing up 1 book, but I've got a bunch of other ones. I have a book that I'm finishing up on raising a child on the autism spectrum. And then I have a book and a CD together of spoken word and poems. Poems or spoken word. There'll be spoken word on the CD and poems in the book form. And then I've got like all these fiction books that are in my head that are like halfway written out on paper, but I haven't finished them yet. Hey, Matt. Thank you for coming through to say hi. Hey, Queen. Thank you for coming through. Happy Saturday, guys. I just came on for a little bit because I'm going to a barbecue a little later on, and I didn't know what time I was going to get back, and I wanted to jump on here for a while. I'm just hanging out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on here for like another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to be off because I got to go get ready to go to this barbecue and karaoke thing with my sister because we're celebrating. She turned 50 last month, so we're going to celebrate her 50th. She went home to Washington, D.C. to actually celebrate it with her friends because they all turned 50 around the same time. And this will be celebrating it with her sister. So I paid for her food at this barbecue. Yep. Hot. Hey, DLD, you want some barbecue? Well, I'm going to a barbecue. I'm not actually cooking any barbecue today. I'm going to a barbecue and karaoke thing with my sister and her husband. Yeah, I hope to have some fun. I'm going to do a little singing. And if I can get my brother-in-law to videotape it on my phone, I'll vlog part of me singing on there. Since everybody says I don't ever sing on YouTube, I just put other people out here. But somewhere on YouTube, I'm telling you guys, somewhere on YouTube, there are 2 videos of me singing karaoke. They're really, really old. They're like from 8 or 9 years ago, but I checked recently and they're still there. But if you don't know my real name, you probably won't find them. Because they're under my legal name. They're not under, they don't say DC, so, but they're out there. I don't know what I'm gonna sing today. Probably some rock, some pop, some R&B. Yeah. I like to sing Evanescence songs in rock because that's my vocal range. I'm a soprano, even though I don't sound like it when I'm talking, but I sing really high. Okay, well, you go find them, DOD. Here's a hint, DOD. Look for karaoke at the Eagle's Nest. It's still going to be hard to find them. But the place that it was done was a place called the Eagle's Nest. And I know that if you punch that in, you might find them. I love rock. Steph, I was just in a contest. And I sang rock, the genre of rock in the contest. Last year I did R&B in the contest. This year I did rock. Give us a quick verse. I'm playing trap music and you want me to give you a verse. Listening to the music. We're listening to the music. Listening to the music on the trap. And that's it. That's all y'all gonna get. Bye, Matt. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, this is not really the kind of music to sing over stuff. And while I'm listening to that, I can't even think of another melody to sing because that's playing in my head and has been playing for the last 20 minutes. Well, thank you, Steph. Yeah. I tell you what captured my heart was a couple of weeks ago on America's Got Talent, which is our version of Britain's Got Talent. Simon Cowell brought it over to America, and it's called America's Got Talent here. But the winner of America's Got Talent, and I'm getting goosebumps while I'm thinking about it, his name is Cody Lee. He is blind and autistic. But when you hear him sing, you get goosebumps because he's just talented. So talented. Oh, Loving You, Minnie Riperton, you know what? I used to sing that to my son when he was a little baby. And that's still one of his favorite songs. I used to sing that to him when he was a little baby. Because I used to be able to hit those almost those high octaves, but I don't think I can go 5 octaves anymore. I might be able to go 3 or 4, but yeah. I can't hit that 5 octave that Minnie could hit anymore. Yeah, that's my son's favorite song. I sing that song in karaoke sometimes too. I do, because it's on karaoke. But yeah, a couple of weeks ago, there was this brilliant musician named Cody Lee, who is blind and autistic, and he won America's Got Talent. And he just changed the world's view of people who have autism. And when he auditioned, you can find his audition somewhere out on YouTube. He auditioned for the show. He sang A Song for You by Donny Hathaway, and he played the piano singing it. If y'all go out there and see that, I'm telling you. Yeah. The young man is so talented. Yeah. Yeah, she had Minnie Riperton. I mean, Mariah Carey can hit the same notes, but their voices are different. You know what I mean? Mariah hits those notes, and Minnie sang those notes, if it makes sense. If it's a difference. Yes, well, Steph, this kid, this Cody Lee kid with autism that plays the piano and is blind, that's who people are saying he reminds them of because of his talent. And he sang in the finale. Leona Lewis sang with him in the finale of the show. And I mean, they did a beautiful rendition of one of her songs. But yeah, I love everything that Stevie Wonder has ever put out. Everything. From when he was a kid all the way through everything. Yeah. But and here in where I live, actually the city that I'm in right now, one of the radio stations in the Los Angeles area is actually owned by Stevie Wonder. He owns one of the radio stations here in Los Angeles. I know who Bob Dylan is. Say how bad Bob Dylan is at singing. But Bob Dylan had his own genre, you know. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that was like, I remember like when I was in college, a long time ago. She has a 5K walk that they do here in the Los Angeles area for breast cancer, and I used to participate in the 5K walk every year. Yeah. Well, I mean, Bob Dylan is still, regardless, he may not be the best singer, but he's prolific. You got to listen to what he's saying. You know what I mean? The lyrics. Yeah. But I mean, they using songs. A friend of mine, the lead singer from the 70s family group, the Silvers, the one that sang Hotline and Boogie Fever, them, Edmund Silvers was a friend of mine. He passed away a few years ago. They're always using their songs. He's gone too, but they can do what they can, because I don't know if she owned the rights to that song. I know she wrote the song, but I think her husband now owned the rights to the song. They just have to pay. They had to pay her estate every time they play it. So if it got played in an advertisement, her estate got that money. Her daughter got that money. Yeah, she died young though. She died young because her daughter Maya, used to be on SNL, Saturday Night Live. Yeah, music endures forever and ever. Let me see what time it is. Uh-oh. I guess it's time for me to start getting ready, guys. So I'm gonna get ready to end the live, but I will be back on later on. It'll be when I come back on for you guys over in Europe and in the Middle East. It'll probably be daytime for y'all because it'll be nighttime here. So it'll be like tomorrow in the morning. But I'll post a reminder before I come on, like maybe 15 to 30 minutes before I jump on. You found it, DLD? Shh, don't tell anyone. And I'm singing a rock song too. Nice talking to you too, Steph. Yeah, I was sitting down on the stage singing. I know, and my hair was flat ironed. I didn't have my hair in braids in those videos. I told you it was a long time ago. But I'm getting ready to get off because I gotta go get ready to get for my sister to come pick me up because I'm riding with them. So you guys, I'll be back on later on tonight, which will be tomorrow morning for y'all on the other side of the pond. Thank you, DLD. And but that was my own hair. That was not a weave, FYI. I just thought I'd put that out there. But anyway, I will be back on later on, you guys, and I'm probably gonna be also either today or by tomorrow. I'm gonna be uploading another video. This one is gonna be a story time about when my son was younger and someone called Child Protective Services on me because they didn't understand autism. So that one should be an interesting one. All right, guys. So I will see y'all, and thanks for coming to my live. If you didn't already hit that smash that like, please smash on the way out, and I will see you guys later. Okay? Peace.